Hey Vicky, how you going? Hey Tanya, how are you both? Hope you're doing well. Just get myself more organised here. Not too bad, I think. What I'm going to do, pull this one down here to square that up a bit. There we go. Hi Tanya. So what's everyone been up to? Good morning, Monica. Are you driving and talking? I hope your partner's driving. Hey Jen. Yeah, so tonight I decided I'd do, I don't know whether you all watch Rachel from Rachel at Roxy Creations by Rachel. This week she uploaded a video and she'd done a background collage in just all your plain beigey colours, and then she had used her printables and frames to make journaling cards. So I asked her if I could copy her idea, obviously put my own spin on it, and make some Christmas cards. So I need some Christmas items to go into the handmade boutique out at Dolby, and she was happy for me to do that. So just so that you all know up front, I have checked with her and she's okay for that to happen. Tanya's been making butterfly things. That's nice. 50 Christmas cards. Tonight putting incense. Oh, Tanya, you should be here and helping me. Maybe I should be there helping you. I'm not ready for Christmas, but I've really got to, it's going to creep up on us. Well, it's crept up on us already, hasn't it? So I've got to start thinking about it. So James and I went out this morning. So I did with the, all over the place. I don't know what I'm talking about here. We went out this morning, did a little bit of shopping, and I did actually have a bit of a think about Christmas presents for Jim's girls and my kids. I didn't have much luck, but and then we went out and had coffee, which was really nice. I had the best gluten-free scones. They were delicious. So I'll be going back there again. And then I've been, working on the website and getting organised for tonight. And here we are. So I've just got a whole heap of neutral colour book pages and printables, and I've got some scraps from Clear Black Creations. I've just done my design team project, and I've got the third video that will go up either later on tonight or tomorrow morning. So I've got lots of scraps from their organic coffee dye kit, so I'm going to use up some of those as well. This is one piece here already. So that's what I'm about. So I'll wait for a few more people to get in, and then I'll just got a couple of things. I just want to let everybody know about Project Butterfly. Probably most of you might know. I'm glad you're safe, Monica. Did you get my notification tonight? Just out of interest, Monica? Not really sure what I'm doing here. Just fiddling. Hi Rhonda, how you going? Vicky. It's really odd, isn't it, Monica? I'm not sure why it does that. Anyway, don't ask me about technology. It does my head in big time. So, Vic, sorry, I'm not sure what you're saying. Okay, I might, I'm using as a background here, I'm using this calligraphy paper that I got that I thought might be great to go in journals, but I can't use it in my journals because it does my head in because it's not straight. And I know that's the idea of calligraphy paper, but I just really struggle putting it in my journals, so I thought I'd use it as a backing, like a backing to this. Oh my goodness, Vicky. You didn't overestimate that much, did you? Oh my goodness, I had no idea it would cost that much. That is ridiculous. Are you okay? Oh, by 15. Oh, well, that's not too bad. I didn't realise you estimated that much. I didn't think it would cost that much at all. Everyone needs to send bread and bottles of water to Vicky and her husband, Graham. Had to send some bits and bits and pieces to send overseas, and yeah, $315 later. Wow, that's a killer, isn't it? Might even throw in a jar of Vegemite Vic for you. It's big of me, isn't it? It's a good thing you love them. Postage is so shocking. I've got a bit of a story about postage. I had this poor customer that ordered something from me on the 13th of September. I posted it the morning of the 15th of September. She got it yesterday. So that's 6 weeks and 1 day. She's in Beaconsfield. Absolutely disgusted. Can't believe it. And then I got an order in this week from America within a week. So I don't know, you go figure. Absolutely disgusting. So I'm just using some random printables too. I'm sorry, I don't really know where they've come from. I've just sort of printed them out over time, if I can get them. printed out that well, so I don't know whether it's the quality of the printable or normally my printer's pretty good. Beaconsfield in Victoria, Veronica it is. I just can't believe 6 weeks and 1 day. And I had no sense out of Australia Post regarding it.
No justification, no nothing at all.
No. Hey Kathleen, how are you? Oh, that was, I'm not even speaking English tonight.
Swahili.
Nothing is coming out of my mouth properly. Oh, how are you, Kathleen? That's what I tried to say. Yeah, I'm quite happy with these printables. It's these, Tonya, these printables, some of these printables aren't the best, but they are of, I'm assuming they're scans of original documents, and they just haven't like scanned that well. Oh, sounds nice, Kathleen. James cooked shepherd's pie tonight for dinner, and I think it was his best one yet. So it was pretty yummy. That pizza, homemade pizza, sounds yummy too. Bit grey, isn't it? What have we got here? Just oh, Dash of Dave, how are you? Loving your videos. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, Tonya, I actually printed mine at 70%, so I'm not sure whether that made a difference. So everyone, if you don't know, Dash of Dave has a YouTube channel. Head on over and give him some love. I'll actually, when I've torn this or massacred this piece of paper, Dave, I have to laugh at you because you said my voice is soothing or calming. Is that what you said? Yeah. Ask my husband. I don't think he'd tell you the same thing.
I'm just deaf.
He's just deaf, he reckons. Okay, I'm going to find Dave's channel and I'll put the link there so everyone can head over and have a look. Hey Kelly, how are you? Okay, I'm just having a look here. Sorry, just bear with me for 2 ticks. The lights are blaring in my eyes. I can't see the screen properly. So I'm just sharing a link there for Dave's YouTube channel. Head on over and have a look. So witty. Love it. Oh, we'll have you, Dave. You can come over here. It's getting hot here, though. That's the only problem. Oh, there you go, Dave. Got a few of the ladies going to go and have a look at your videos. Don't go and watch them now. Stay here with me. Watch them after the live. So Rhonda, how's it feel to be out of lockdown? Back at work. Oh, that's good. Been through a lot, haven't you? Monica, how's your mum? Is she going okay? Need to be gluing on something. No, they've all, we have, well, Queensland hasn't been, Monica, but the poor ladies in Victoria and New South Wales have been, but they've just recently been lifted, but we still haven't got our borders open to Queensland. That's not happening until the 17th of December, apparently, so yeah, it's been pretty bad. She's in good spirits. That's good, Monica. Give her our love. Oh goodness, yes. Off to bed. 3:16 a.m. Thanks for popping in and saying hi though. Yeah, I think things are going to be a little bit chaotic for a while, Wanda, aren't they? Okay. So, I don't know. Tonight's going to be a little bit of a hodgepodge of whatever.
Winging.
We're winging it. Just, don't know, just a bit of a week this week, and I'm just not overly inspired, which is frustrating because I really look forward to Friday nights and just hanging out with you all. Oh, thanks, Dave. Thank you. It's a shame we actually have to work like a proper job, hey, and pay the bills. Otherwise I'd be creating all the time. I mean, I create every day. I do something every day. So how much time does everyone spend on being creative? It's a bit too much the same. Put this down here, I think. Yeah, it can always be worse, Monica, but you don't, I mean, that doesn't discount what you've been through, so. Oh, great, Veronica. So getting heaps of expert advice, hey? What do you do, Dave, if you don't mind me asking, for work? You don't have to answer if that's too intrusive. Tidying up the yard's an ongoing thing, isn't it? I mean, we had our lawn mowed last Friday, so, and within 2 days it had grown by about an inch. That's not exaggerating. But it's true, isn't it, Veronica? Oh, good on you, Kathleen. Oh, wow, that sounds interesting, Dave. Bit of responsibility there. So superpowered pigments, Vic, or is that a typo? Do you mean powdered pigments? I seem to have like just the same
Boom, boom, stop it.
same books, etc. Let me just grab another couple so they might be a little bit different colour. Look at this old one, just totally falling apart. Get some of that. Oops, this one's so fragile, it's just falling to bits. Yeah, I guess it would. That'll be hard, Dave. Crafting certainly is therapy, isn't it? Where would we be without it?
I know Spotlight would be going to receivership.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. There's the peanut gallery piping up over there. Struggling a little bit here tonight. All right, we'll try and get this one done, and a little bit of housework to do, and then maybe we'll try and make a card. So I mean, I like Christmas, but I don't normally do a lot of Christmas crafting because it just frustrates me that it's out for like, you know, a little under a month or whatever, and then it goes away for 12 months. Oh well, 11 months. That's just my way of thinking. The thing is with these collage backgrounds, once you cut them up, they all look completely different anyway, don't they? Oh, that's so nice of you to say, Dave. I really appreciate that. So glad I can help. That's why I started the channel, was to inspire and help people, you know, create. So that's great. I mean, as in crafty housework, Tonya. Nothing. No, not proper housework. We had a house inspection this past Tuesday, and our house is always clean and tidy. Well, the craft room's not always tidy. That's probably the one part of the house that's not tidy. And what was I going to say? Oh yes, I'm sure I drive the household mad because I'm like a maniac. I'm like, everything's got to be deep cleaned, and I guess I treat it as a chance to have a good spring clean. But yeah, the rest of the family, I'm sure they're not overly impressed by it all. And there's never ever any issue with anything. But anyway, it's always a relief once they've been and gone.
And with the seal of approval.
With the seal of approval, that's right. No, that's not a bad idea, Denny. Yeah, I could do that. I'll have to, maybe I will do that. I keep forgetting to do that sort of thing, which is silly, really. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just going to stick this little bit. It was too nice to throw out, that little bit. We need something here and something here. Oh, thanks, Veronica. I cleaned up, Dave, for recently I had some people over to do some crafting, and my room looked amazing and the whole desk was clear, and I said to James, why can't it always be this clean? And that's exactly what he said. Well, then we'd know that you weren't working. So it's nice to try. Well, see, like this afternoon I cleaned this part of my desk, all this, and now everything's like caving in on me again already. How long have we been going? Not even half an hour. Anyway, we're all in the same boat, aren't we? Actually, I probably can't do any now that I think about it, because it's I'm using someone's printables, and if I forget about it and use it in one of my journals that I sell, I'm effectively, what do you call that?
Party?
No, just with copyright I'm doing the wrong thing. So good idea if I just had all these old book pages, but I'm using printables, so this is annoying me because it's all, although it's not gonna, oh no, I think I need to put something there just to break that bit of plain paper. Oh, Rhonda, sorry, I probably have to have a look back. Let me just have a quick look. I can't remember. I've had them printed for a while, but let me just have a quick look for you. Let me glue this down. I'm going way back here. I'll have a look for you, Rhonda, and let you know, or I'll put it on in the description here once this gets posted to my channel. Is that okay? Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? I've actually got some, and I don't know where that is at the moment. I've actually got some really old, you know, the old typewriter paper that was really nice and thin, like an onion skin paper. I picked that up from a second-hand shop. Some of that, and it was actually typewritten on, and it's so fragile, but as I said, I'm not sure where I've put that at the moment, so I'll just put a little bit of trying to find my coffee dyed bits and pieces now. What have I done with those? Oh my goodness, I have got a mess, haven't I? What did I do with those now? They are. I know, that's all part of the fun, isn't it, Dave? It's all part of the fun. I've got this huge room and it's full to the brim. But I keep on getting more. It is an obsession. That's for sure. I keep saying it's cheaper than therapy, but sometimes I'm not so sure. Look at that. This is part of my design team project, and I've still got a journaling card on the back of that. Just pop that to the side for now. The collecting is addictive too, isn't it? You know, it's just you look at things differently now that we make journals. Would you agree? I know I do. And how things can be used. Okay, I'm going to call that one done when I glue that bit down. So, as I was saying, for those that may have just popped in, you may have seen this if you watch Rachel from Roxy Creations by Rachel. She did similar, well, same sort of thing in one of her videos. I think it was yesterday possibly. And so these are her Christmas fussy cut printables. I've sort of cut some of them away and I've decreased them to 70%. So let me just grab. So this is part of it. So these are down to 70% because I just wanted them a little bit smaller. And so there's all different ones there. So that's what I'm going to use. So she used labels behind her images. If you get a chance, head over and have a look. They came out just beautifully. But then when I was looking, she had these labels. Now I've printed them off. They're a little bit busy, but I'm sure that I may not use them tonight, but they're Christmas as well. So this is 70% and this is the full size. So they're really lovely. So that's what I'm going to do with the Christmas cards tonight. And I did ask Rachel if it was okay if I copied what she did, because I want to make some Christmas cards to put in the Handmade Boutique in Dolby, which is going really well. Really, really happy with the way it's going. I know, Rhonda, it's a little bit of a, fear of missing out, isn't it? It's Vicky and I have had this conversation several times, but we keep saying that's enough, enough's enough, and then we see something and we're like, yeah, we have to have that. I haven't heard of, what do you, so you just described Womble, Dave, because I think we use it as something different. Hey Eleanor, how are you tonight? You've been creating, hopefully? Because I remember I used to say to my brother, you're such a womble. But that's like wasn't a nice term. So if you can explain to us what's a womble to you, Dave, that would be great. The cards that I'm going to make, I've got these envelopes, so they're just these craft envelopes. So I'm going to make a card to fit in there. So I need to cut some card as well, and I did measure that before. That's one bit of preparation I did. Cards need to be cut 6 inches by 8 inches to fit into that. So I'm going to cut some card in a minute, and I've got some red cardstock and some craft cardstock, so I'm not really sure what colour I'm going to use. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time here. Jan, yeah, it's nice to have Dave pop in, isn't it? Yeah, you're a womble, exactly. A womble is a collector of things, making good use of the things that we find. Yeah, see, that's the Australian humour, I guess. When we say you're a womble, it's like well, I won't swear, but anyway, you're an idiot, or that sounds really horrible when you say that out loud, but it's yeah, that's the Australian humour, I guess. But you're silly, you're a womble, something like that. Oh, Eleanor, I'd be eating the mulberries. I remember having a mulberry tree at the home mum and dad's place where we grew up. Our feet were always purple. I've never heard of the Wombles of Wimbledon Common.
Yes.
You have?
TV show.
Yeah, that's what the girls are saying.
had a cool song to it too. That, like the intro.
Yeah.
Oh, like the Teletubbies 20, 30 years back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do my little bit of housework before I go any further. So, now I have put a video up on my channel regarding Project Butterfly, and it's I've had a really good response to it. So I haven't received anything yet in the mail, obviously, because I've only just put it up this week, but I just wanted to run through that with anyone that is here that hasn't seen that video and might like to join in. Oh, the fallen ones are for paper. Well, that's all right. Yeah, lucky you, Eleanor. Oh, okay. All right, well, we won't use that word here then. Dave, sorry about that. Oh, dear. Isn't it funny how, you know, we all speak English, but we have different understanding of words. I did see that I didn't see that you were working on butterflies, Veronica. That's exciting. Can't wait to see what you made. So everybody just watch your wombles here. Oh dear. Okay, so Project Butterfly. So my idea was that I wanted to give something back to you guys because you're always supporting me and cheering me on, and I really appreciate it. So I wanted to give something back, but it's a little bit selfish in a way because I'm asking for you guys to contribute to it. So I'm asking if you can make 2 items. They can be tags, journaling cards, pockets, pages, whatever you like, combination of both. So one of the items will go into a journal that I'm going to put together, and that will be a giveaway journal. And the second item, if you choose to do a second item, I'm going to make into a journal for inspiration for myself. So that's the selfish side of things. I just think it's going to be exciting for whoever gets the giveaway journal to see all the different styles and get inspiration and ideas from everyone. Oh, good, Veronica. I can't wait. So yes, so that's that. I don't want anyone to change their style. I mean, mine is a vintage. I like vintage botanical, quite structured, I guess. Although I am getting into grunge a little bit. So, but I don't want you to make it for me as such. I want you to just do your style and what you feel comfortable with. So the journal will be probably a little bit eclectic because there'll be, well, I'm hoping there'll be lots of different styles. That's if people participate. We've got this moth back again. It was here last week. So the finished journals are going to be 9 inches in height and approximately 6.5 inches in width. That's pretty much the normal size journal that I make. The amount of signatures will just be determined on how many bits and pieces we get through. So the theme will be botanical and butterfly themed. So, but we just, yeah, everything that, or anything that you send, I'm just asking that it have a butterfly on it. I'm closing entries on the 17th of December, and I am doing it internationally. So I did fail to mention that in my video. So if anyone international wants to join in, hint hint, Dave, Monica, if you get a chance. I think they're the only 2 that are international in the group at the moment. Well, it sounds great, Dave. So yeah, they close on the 17th of December, but with the way that postage is at the moment, I've decided that if any entries come in late, I will make another journal to give away. Okay, so the main journal will, whatever comes in at the end of business on the 17th of December, that will go in the giveaway journal, and then I will still accept anything that's sent or comes in after that, but I'll do a separate journal. I'll complete the journal by the 15th of January because I've got a couple of weeks off over that Christmas period. And then I'll do a flip through on probably the 15th or the 16th, and then the winner will be announced on the 17th. So anyone that participates will go into the draw to win. This is my address, but I do have that on the video as well. So really, really excited. I just didn't expect such a huge response, but yeah, I've been blown away. It's great. Oh, sounds nice, Veronica. You will have the hard decision, won't you, Tanya? Thanks, Dave. Has to have a butterfly on it. It can be a moth. If you prefer to put a moth on there, it doesn't have to be a butterfly, because I know that you know, everybody does use butterflies, but they're so pretty. Can you put a moth on, Dave? Do you prefer moths than butterflies? Okay, so that's one part. Oh, okay, new stuff. Does anyone interested in seeing the new stuff that has gone up on the website? I will quickly show you that. I've gotten into fussy cutting now. Rachel must do the background for people that have the Brother Scan and Cut. So what's everyone doing for Christmas? I suppose it's really been out of work, isn't it, to try and even think about what everyone's doing. Close your eyes, Vicky. Close your eyes and your ears. Look away. I'm just going to finish fussy cutting this this little girl. Still a bit disappointed because I still can't get all the Tim Holtz things that I am wanting. Every time I go in, it's at the manufacturer. So, and I know I'm not the only one that's having issues with that. Hi, Mum. My mum's here. You might like it, Dave. You might end up putting butterflies on everything. You've hardly used it. That's what I've thought too, Rhonda. I've sort of been tossing up whether to get one or not, but I've got a cameo silhouette cameo, whatever you say here, that I hardly ever use. I'd rather get the big shot out. Okay, so I'm going to show you some new stuff. So I have weakened, guys. So I don't normally have Christmas product, and it's not much. It's just a paper pad. And there's a few of the Christmas tokens from Tim Holtz in the shop already. But I couldn't resist this paper pad from Dress My Craft again. I just have a real thing for Dress My Craft. So it's just beautiful. So I'm going to... Okay, Kathy, how you going? So I just need to explain so Dave, I don't think you've been in a live before. So I don't want to drive down, seeing a lovely mama's spa. That'd be beautiful to see your mum. She'd be so happy about that. I know, Eleanor, 5 months. Isn't that shocking? So it won't be until the 17th though, will it? Hi Ma, how are you? Oh, good. Well, hopefully you'll be feeling now you're back at work and feel like things are starting to return to normal. Rhonda, you might get back into it a little bit more. So I was just going to say to Dave, because all the other ladies have been here with Kathy. So Kathy is my best friend. We've been best mates for 52 years, Kath. And Kath doesn't do journaling or junk journaling. But she just lurks. She loves seeing what everyone gets up to, which is really lovely. And Lynn is my mum, and she has always called her the old bag. So she's not being rude. It's just a loving thing that she says. Oh dear. Yeah, so glad you've got Brian and Worcester. Yeah. Okay, so this is, I'm going to just tip it to the side so you can see. So this is, I just love, it's just such beautiful paper, such good quality paper. I know, and you know what she used to call my dad? So Mum was the old bag, and she used to call my dad Uncle Boobs. So you get two sheets, yes, there's 24 sheets in here and 12 different designs. You get 2 of each. So they are single-sided papers. But this is yummy. Absolutely love it. Love this store. Oh, that's my cat in the background playing with the boxes. He's got the zoomies. Roland. Isn't this lovely? Love this page. Oh, sorry for the noise. My cat is trashing a box. Isn't this Santa just beautiful? Oh, Roland. It's going crazy. Oh, I know, Kelly, it's beautiful, isn't it? I did actually order some other bits and pieces, but they didn't come, unfortunately, to go with it. This is stunning too. Roland, what are you doing, mate? Yeah, Roland's we had to have him to the vet, Dave, a couple of weeks ago, so he's been quite inactive for a couple of weeks, and he's certainly making up for it. Rhonda, it's a bit like that, have you seen that t-shirt? My wife said if I go fishing again, she's going to divorce me, and it says something like nice knowing you or something like that, or see you later. Look at this, isn't that yummy? Oh. So that is that, and I'm actually keeping one of these, which is a shock for me too, because as I said, I don't normally do many Christmas crafts, but I think I'm mellowing in my old age. Can you just bear with me for a second? I'll just see what this cat is doing. Roland, come on. Come on, come on. He has literally trashed it. It's just everywhere. Okay, so that's that one. No, you're not going. Just trying to get my papers now. I did manage to get a restock of the French Industrial Tim Holtz. Couldn't get any of the other ranges, but I do have some more of the French Industrial, so very limited of that left. Excuse me. So I've got some goodies here. You have had a rough time, Eleanor. Hopefully things will start picking up. Yeah. Okay, so I've had a restock of a couple of things. So the field note snippets, I've had that before, so that is back in stock. Just trying to think where I'll put this so that Roland doesn't get to them. What else have I done? A restock. I've got a restock of this die. So I've had a few ladies that have emailed me wanting this die in again, the stitched slots die. Try and say that fast. So that is back in stock. Okay, so this one as well, it's a framelets die from Tim Holtz and Sizzix. The flower jar, which is really cute, that is back in stock as well. And the good old Tim Holtz journaling cards, I've managed to get some of those as well. And a restock of the beautiful Vintage Artistry Blush and Sage rub-on transfers. So I'll just show you what they look like. I have used these before. They're amazing. Absolutely love them. No worries, Dave. And then in that Vintage Artistry rub-ons, I also managed to get the Coral and Natural. Look at these, aren't they gorgeous? Love these. Love them. So that's new. Okay, we have a Vintage Artistry stamp, which is really yummy. So many uses. It's the autumn stamp. So I'm not sure whether you can see that properly. Just trying not to get too much glare on there. So that's really nice. And this is a restock. I have had this one before but haven't been able to get it. So the Springtime Harmony stamp from 49 and Market as well. Rhonda, just send me an email if there was something that you wanted to add to your lay-by, or we can talk about it anyway. So there's that. Okay, so all the rest is new to me. Might not be new, but it's new to my shop. So I've got this beautiful... okay, I'm keeping this, so I'll open it up and show you. It's the Avery Tim Holtz collage paper. If I can get in there. And look at that, isn't that just stunning? So it repeats here. So I think there's 6 yards. 6 yards, 6 yards, so basically 5.5 meters of that. So that's in there. Love that. Just about knocked everything everywhere then. So that's mine to keep. I've just got some fun rusted clips from Finnabair. These say memories, findings and notes. So they're rusted. It's hard with the light for you to have a look, but gives you a bit of an idea. So there's those, and then there's some mini ones here rusted as well, and they've got Inspire engraved in them. The word Inspire. So that's new. Got this fun Waterfall Enclosure book from 49 and Market. Their foundations range they've got some really amazing things. So I'll just show you it quickly. So it's all in like a really, I don't know what the weight of the craft cardstock is, does it say? It doesn't say, but it's a really good sturdy weight, so that you can decorate it. And it opens up like this, and it's just got a cascade. And you can decorate it and add pockets and do whatever else you want with it. So that's a lot of fun. It was collage paper, Eleanor. It's the Tim Holtz collage paper. It's beautiful, isn't it? So that's a lot of fun. That little book. Might have a play with one of those. Just pop this away. Okay, what else have we got in here? Oh, just a restock of the antique gems from Tim Holtz. Love them. So lovely. Okay, now I managed to get his medallions. So I've seen these floating around quite a fair bit, so I'm excited to have a play with these. So they cut and emboss 3D all in one. So looking forward to having a play with that. And I also got the 3D mini, Texture Fades mini. So this is just an embossing folder. It doesn't cut, but it's 3D. And I also got that in a larger size. So it's exactly the same, but it's in the much larger size. So those, and then a couple more dies. This beautiful one, another Tim Holtz one. So that's what's that one called? Mixed Media number 5. That one's called. And this beautiful crochet lace die. So some fun new stuff. Let me just pop this away. Oh. I thought this might make it so much easier, but I think it's just made it a bit more difficult. So let me just pop this to the side. Oh, my girl Friday has bought my coffee. Thank you, babe. So I think that is pretty much all the housework side of things. So I know, and it's hard to get Veronica, when I ordered it and it turned up, I may have just squealed out loud. It's a popular one, that's for sure. Alrighty, so I am going to, let's see, we might try and make a card or something. As I said, I don't know if I want to do red cardstock as the backing, which is quite nice, or whether I want to do craft. So I could do Hello Girl Friday, Eleanor says, James.
Who says?
Eleanor.
Oh. Hello. It's actually Saturday.
It's
Oh,
not
well.
Saturday. I quite like the red, I think. So let's start. We'll just cut one card out the size that I said I needed to cut, which was 6 by 8 inches. If I can find my cutter under all this mess. Yeah, lots of nice goodies to play with, Kelly. So if I go cut it by, what did I say, 8? I'll cut the 8 first. And then I'll do do the 6. And that'll give me 2 cards. Oh, goodness. So do this. And let's score it at 4. Yes. No. Yes. Is that right? Yes. I just had a heart attack then. No worries, Kelly. Thanks for popping in. All the best. I'll keep an eye out for them. Okay, so I scored those. Really badly, I scored those. Night, Kelly. So, if I'm going to use these as a background piece, now I was going to back them with coffee dye paper, but I probably don't need to, although I need to make them a little bit more sturdy, I think. What am I going to do, everyone? You probably don't need to make them sturdier if I'm going to make sure they're glued down really well. I was thinking of actually adding a little bit of sewing, maybe. So if I made them, cut them at say 3.5 by 5.5. All right, let's have a look. So I'm just going to trim the edge off here. It's just going to fit in here. No. Let's get ready for the bang, everybody. My scoring board's about to go flying. Okay, caught it. Hi, lovely. How are you? It's 8:05 in the evening, Dave. What time have you got? Now, what did I say, everyone? 3.5 by 5.5? Start of the weekend. Yeah. It gets to that stage, doesn't it? Sometimes you just can't wait. We've got an interesting weekend. Katie has a friend that is coming over for a sleepover. It's the first time her friend's ever had a sleepover at anyone's place other than family members. And the girls, they're going to a disco. Hey. They're going to a disco, so they're beside themselves with excitement. So not sure. Not sure that much sleep is going to be had tomorrow night, so it will be interesting, but it'll be lovely. Okay, so I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm going to decorate it, so Rachel had a frame, and I did think that, like, I don't have any frames like she had, and I don't particularly, it doesn't have to be the same as hers, but I thought I could even stamp this one and cut the inside of the frame out. Thanks, Rhonda. Yeah, I can just imagine. Katie's got this beautiful dress that she's going to wear, but I said to her there will be no break dancing or anything, and she just looked horrified at me as if to say, really, I can't do break dancing. So yeah, I'm not going because I just think that it's good for Katie to have that bit of time away from me with her friends. So we've got a support worker that will be actually with the girls. So it will be interesting. Thanks, Tanya. I think I like it on the, definitely like it on the red background. Certainly more stunning. I am just wondering though, because I do love craft, so just humour me for a minute, because I'm just worried that this is a little bit flimsy. So I'm wondering if I even, I could sew that onto a little bit of craft and have like a double mat. I'm thinking. I'm going to do one and just see what it's like. Let's do that. It does, doesn't it? It ties in with the girl's dress. Veronica's favourite colour is red too. So let me just glue this to this craft cardstock. And I'm not going straight to the edges because I'm going to sew it straight away. Just basically want to get the middle parts down. And I only want like a very small border of the craft, but it's just going to make it a little bit sturdier, which will make me happier, and then I can sew around this. They are beautiful. I love that Dress My Craft. I just and I just happened upon them by mistake, which was really good. Hadn't heard of them before, to be honest. I'm just trying to cut this straight if I can. Okay, it's not too bad. I love this cutter, but it's so hard when you're doing fine bits and pieces like this to actually see what you're cutting. So that's close enough, I think. Okay, so I am going to just quickly sew around that. I just oh, New South Wales is 1 hour later. Okay, so what are you, 9:10, Rhonda? Okay. No breakdancing. Do you remember the cruise, Kath, with Katie and the white night when she split the dance floor and did the worm in her beautiful white outfit? Oh dear. Veronica. Okay, what am I trying to do here? I was going to put the link to my shop. Oh. What a mess. Okay, same thing. I can't do it again today. I don't know what's going on with this technology. It drives me mad.
So,
Lovely. These are darkroom doors, so these are available on my website as well. I just bought these in just because I thought I might add a little bit of stamping in the background, possibly. But these lots of label stamps, so versatile. So versatile. All right, I'm going to sew around this. Happy Veronica, thank you. Oh, I'm a foot control, so I'm going to be a bit noisy for a few seconds. And I've got it on zigzag. I don't want it on zigzag. Oops. Sorry for shaking everything then. That's right. It's when that's a necessity, it's a necessity, Veronica, isn't it? Okay, so I like that. I mean, you all know me by now anyway. I like stitching, just I feel finishes everything. So yeah, darkroom door. They're just they do amazing stamps. You know, Vicky and I were talking about it the other day. The only thing is, I would easily pay an extra $10 if they cut the rubber and we didn't have to cut it ourselves. Is that just being lazy, or it'd just be so much easier? And I am going to add some ink. I was going to ink this as well, and I forgot about it, but I'll have to just cope with that. I'm going to stick with the dark edge. Probably, I'm not sure that Veronica even really is worried about justifying it. Yeah, I cut all Vicky's, and isn't it amazing how you use them, Vic, when once they're cut? Okay, I am liking that, and I'm feeling so much better that that's got a little bit more strength to it. So I'm just going around her a little bit. Okay, so I'm not going to add anything else, so I may as well just stick this down to the card base, I think. Plenty of glue on it. Oops. Let's throw it around. I don't know why my mouse is sitting there. I apologise if my head comes into the screen. Just trying to get that now. Okay, it's stuck now. Not exactly where I wanted it, but it will be fine. I'd love to, Veronica. I certainly would if we lived closer. Be happy to do that for you. If you order darkening door next time, I'll cut them for you. How's that? Okay. So that is looking quite nice, and she's really lovely. Just that whole vintage vibe, isn't it? So I do have some coffee dye cards somewhere here as well. So it's sort of in those tones, and I think I'm going to stamp the label maybe red. Let me see what I've got. I don't know that I want it bright red though. Oh, sorry, Rosalind, I'm not sure I even know how to do that, to be quite honest. And I'll probably cut us off. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Rosalind. I'm very technically challenged, so I'll just bring this up and show you. So that's what I've done so far, is I've done a collage base, and I've backed it onto craft cardstock and then just roughed it up a bit and inked it, glued it down, and then I've cut this lovely little vintage girl in her Christmas outfit from Rachel from Roxy Creations Printables. So, and I'm thinking of stamping a label. If I can get, even if I can get the red the same as the card, I don't know what I've got. Let me just have a look. I've got maroon. Okay, let's stamp a couple, because we'll always use them. I'm just going to stamp this one first. Oh, that's nearly the exact colour. Okay, I think I'm going to try and... So I'm going to cut it out first. What Rachel did, she had labels that were just this outside bit, so that you could still see some of the underneath, which looked really lovely. But what I'm going to do is just cut this out first as a label, a whole label, and just see what that looks like. Yes, as Lovely said, what's everyone up to? What projects are everyone working on? I'm nearly finished a custom journal. One of my custom journals that I've had on order for a while. I just finished my design team project for Cleveland Creations, so that's done. It's a nice feeling. Oh, I'm knocking everything everywhere. Okay. don't like her that way, I don't think. I think if anything, I like her this way. So what do you guys think? Do you think we should cut the inside of the label out and have a look at that? I mean, we can easily just stamp another one. If we cut it out and we don't like it, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's a coat, Tonya, but I knew what you meant anyway. James, are you able to help Eleanor? She watches a live on TV but can only see the chat on her phone. Is there an option on the TV to watch the chat on the full screen? No, you can't, Eleanor, Jim said.
No, you can only do it on PC.
Because I've got a, well, not big, but it's a bigger screen TV that I use as my monitor, just so that I can see. But it's connected to a computer.
A laptop.
A laptop, yeah, so James said no, sorry, Eleanor.
Same as you can't use iPads.
You can't see the chat on the iPad?
Yeah, you can't see it.
Can't you? Okay, let me know what you think, ladies. What do we do? I don't have any Merry Christmas stickers or anything either. We've got... I mean, I don't know that it needs a lot. It's quite nice, isn't it, on its own? Just having a little bit of a look here. I think they're too busy. Kathleen's on her iPad and she can see the chat.
Okay, alright.
He doesn't like being told that he's wrong. So you can't, I don't think you can you on your phone? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend to know. Alright, I'm going to cut this out and see if I can find my blade. That he is, Kathleen. He is a bloke.
Oh no, boats.
Okay. Let's see if I can make a mess of this, hey? I'm just leaving a bit of a border around it as well. Sounds like thunder. It's Matt rolling his chair along the floor. He's just above us. He said even if the boat sinks, James?
Yep.
Yep.
On our boats. I knew boats when Noah was around.
When what?
Noah.
Oh, whatever. You should go on with some garbage sometimes. This is when, I don't know whether Dave's still in the chat, this is when you'd say, oh, you're a womble.
A womble.
Okay, I'm just going to rip that if I pull that, aren't I? James has got the wombles up on the TV now, on his computer. Oh. how would it look if it was stamped on printed paper? Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, I tell you what, I'd be lost without you girls. Just, actually, I don't mind. I think I like it cut out. What do you guys think? Because you can still see everything underneath there. I didn't mind it before, but come on, guys, help me out. So I remember, what did I cut that out? Okay, while you're all deciding on that, I can find that other piece of paper that I had already prepared. Cut another one out. What have I done with it? Yeah, it looks nice because you can see everything underneath, doesn't it? Now I'm trying to find my other sheet of paper. Here it is. Stop looking, everyone. Found it. Found it. I'm going to cut another card base while I decide whether I like that or not. Oh, printing on vellum. Okay, all right, well, there's no reason why we can't do a few different versions of it, I guess, is there? So let's have a look. Whether that's straight or not. Not really. I wanted this piece down here, but I've cut it crooked now. Let me see. To make it a little bit narrower because it's crooked as anything. I should probably just cut another one while I'm going, so I'm going to have to get this back out again. Okey-doke. I think I'm going to glue this one down. Might add a little bit of ink to the inside of that frame. Gone quiet, haven't I? Concentrating. I like how you get that that bit there, so I'm going to glue that down like that. Sandy's not here tonight, Kathy. Okay. Well, I'm thinking about it too. Can anyone tell me where I get these stainless steel pins from? So I went out to the bead shop here in Toowoomba today, and she just looked at me funny. She had no idea what I was talking about. So I want to try and make some little glue toppers, and I thought I might try and make some little bead dangles for my journals. I used to put bead dangles on some of the pages on paper clips and that, but I haven't done that for a while. I like all those bits and pieces hanging out the side. Glue that on there, and then glue her on there like that. No, she could be working too. There we go. Oh, just nearly broke her arm off. There we go. Look at that one. I'll just bring it a bit closer. So I quite like that because it's got the texture from the that really old book page, and then the texture around here where I've distressed it all. So it's fairly plain, but I think it's pretty easy to see that it's Christmas. Do you think? I don't have oh, I might have some Tim Holtz vellum, Kathleen. I'll have to have a look. Okay, Eleanor, yeah, I'll have a look. So I think that's quite nice. I'll put an insert in there, and that's one done. Let me just make sure now that I've measured it right and it's going to fit in the envelope. Thanks, Rosalind. Could you see that okay? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. All right. I'm happy with that. It's so cute. Alrighty. On to the next, hey? So I want to ink around these because I was going to do that last time and I forgot. So I might do that first. Thanks, Vic. Thanks, Kath. Thanks, lovely. Tanya, thank you. So I'm going to ink around this first. Before I back it with the craft cardstock. So we'll do it step by step, and we'll do these two step by step. Okie doke. This annoys me. Does it annoy anyone else how they put the sticker on? Look, I mean, it's not going to matter for me at the moment because I'm going to be sticking it onto another card, but I hate how they do that. Look at that. Leaves a mark. No, I'm not using that glue, am I? I know, right, Tanya? It's so frustrating. It's no good, Rosalind, is that? Do you still manage to get a bit to do? To do a bit, I mean? Sorry, I think I'm tired and my words are all coming out wrong. Oh, it doesn't, I get confused anyway. Vicky, it doesn't matter. So if everyone's happy to do that, that's fine. Doesn't take much to confuse me. I'm going to trim them down. Use my little one this time. Well, that's good. At least you can still do it and you enjoy doing it. That's the main thing, isn't it? It doesn't matter really if this edge, the border around this isn't exact, because I'm going to distress it anyway, so I'm not sure why I'm being so precise. Well, it'd be nice to have a border, and I've cut the whole border off that now. It's stuck down. Alrighty, this one's not having a border. What is wrong with me? Oh, goodness. I just need to pop a Panadol.
Oh, Panadol?
Yeah. Yeah, so if everyone wouldn't mind going to CAPS, Rosalind is visually impaired, so that would be really good. Let me see if I can cut this crooked as anything now. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? This is not going well. I'm still going to sew around it though. Oh, it doesn't like the thickness of that. Okay. Keep these bits. I'll get rid of these. I'm doing a good job of it, aren't I? Oh, I think it's the thickness because it's all overlapped the paper's overlapped, and then this is quite sturdy cardstock. That's what I'm going to blame it on that anyway. No worries, Kathleen, I will. I'll have a look after the live, and I'll babe, can you do something for me? Down in the shop where the Tim Holtz paper pads and that are,
Yep.
can you just see if there's a vellum one?
A vellum?
Vellum? It's just a skinny one.
Tim Holtz.
Yeah, I just can't get on the website here. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to sew around this, guys. I'm training James up to help out with the orders and the packing and everything. So he's getting to know where everything is and what everything is. So that's just takes the pressure off me a little bit, helps me out. So I've sent him down, Kathleen, to have a look. Now I've sewn really crooked, it'll be alright. No, the paper pads, like the big 12-inch ones. Okay. Don't worry about it, James. Thanks, Veronica. No, I don't, Kathleen, sorry. I did try. Thank you, don't worry about it. It says sold out on the site. Do try and maybe rough that up a bit. I hope I don't tear all that fragile paper. I'll try and get it in again, Kathleen. It's really popular, but it's just, yeah, everything's keeps saying it's at the manufacturer, and because I think Tim Holtz paper, 12-inch papers, they're not going to be bringing them out anymore. Apparently, I don't know whether. You know, it seems funny when they say they're not going to bring them out anymore, that they're saying that they're at the manufacturers. So I'm just not sure what's going on with them. And that's why I grabbed what I could in the 12-inch paper ranges. What are we going to do when we can't get his 12-inch paper pads anymore? I'm sure we'll survive. There's plenty of other really nice papers out there, isn't there? Okay. So that didn't do too much damage to the book paper there. Kathleen, so thank you for looking.
It's alright. It's alright.
Look out, Vic, Veronica's catching up on you. I don't think you'll beat Vicky though, but I'm not going to say anything. Okie doke, I'm going to stick that down. Doesn't matter which one, I'll stick this one down, it's a bit smaller. Rosalind, I'm in Toowoomba, about an hour and a half out of Brisbane in Queensland. Graham's in the room. Okay, shh. I don't know anything about anything.
So you don't know boats?
I don't know anything about anything. Nothing. I just want to make sure that this actually stays stuck down because I would hate for it to peel off. I'm going to try this a little bit. It's a bit better. You've even got more than me, Veronica. I'm getting a little bit of a stockpile of them too. Hi Celeste, how are you going? Okay, so that's one, and I don't have another card cut, do I? So I'll just quickly cut another one for this other base. And then we'll have 3 cards. So they're pretty quick and easy, but aren't they effective? So when I saw Rachel doing them, I just fell in love with them, and it actually gave me some Christmas feels. So I just knew that I had to make some. Yeah, I'm of the same mind, Veronica, actually. So I'm just going to cut all this red cardstock. I think this is the last of the red cardstock that I've got too. It is, isn't it? I just, you know, I still just can't believe that it's, you know, heading towards Christmas. But as I was saying earlier, I don't do a lot of Christmas crafts. But yeah, I just loved how her journaling cards came out, and I just thought, oh, that would be beautiful doing something similar for Christmas cards. So here we are. If you don't mind just typing in cats, we just have a lady that is visually impaired, so we're just helping her out so that she can keep track of what we're all talking about, that's all. That'd be great. Where's my 4? I never know which way to score it so that it folds properly. think I do it the wrong way. Wow, have I cut that crooked or what? Ugh. Okay. That's okay, don't be sorry, it's not a problem. I've got all these creative friends too, and I've got all these ideas that I want to make some gifts for them, handmade gifts for them for Christmas, but I'm going to have to get my act together and start doing something, aren't I? Yeah, I know, it's all you've got to do is just see one little thing, don't you, and off you go. I do have a small box dedicated to Christmas paper crafts, but I'm not sure, I didn't actually get a chance to have a look this afternoon whether it's here or whether it's in our storage shed, so I might go and have a look tomorrow, and because I have attempted to do December daily, I think 3 years in a row, and I failed miserably. So has anyone else done December daily before? I love the idea, but I don't know. Score, remember, valley, remember, a valley becomes a mountain. So if I score there, so if I score with this facing up, I've got to fold it the other way, have I? Oh, so do I, Veronica. It's I just do my own thing. It's probably majority of the time the wrong thing. Anyway, it turns out in the long run, but I know that your card and paper can split. Okay. I have to see if I can get some more red cardstock. I like this colour red. I've got some big sheets of red cardstock there for a big project that I've got planned for a video, but it's more. Where is that? It's more of a fire engine red, I think. Diane, I think 1 year I did, a couple of years ago when we were in Ipswich, I think I managed to get about 6 days. That's it. Yeah, it all works out in the end anyway, that's for sure. I love the idea. I love watching what some of the ladies do with their December dailies, and let me try and think of her name. Essie Ruth, ESSIE Ruth. She does beautiful December dailies. I love watching hers. I could just watch her for hours putting hers together. Maybe if I spent more time doing than watching, I might actually complete one. But there's so many different things that you can do. I don't know, maybe I will. Maybe I'll just pick up the binder that I started putting together, Maybe that's a challenge I can give myself. That is, if the box is here. If it's in the storage shed, I wouldn't know where to look. So I might do that. I might challenge myself to pick up the album that I started putting together a couple of years ago and see if I can get it finished.
Isn't that cheating? You got to start from the beginning, don't you?
But which is the beginning?
Well,
It's page for page, so the next page that I start on is the beginning, I guess, isn't it?
okay.
Okay, so there's 2 more bases. So let's see, what have we got? I really like that little girl. So we could even do, hey, that might be nice. We could do a different format. So while we're chatting, I'll cut this out. What's dedication, Diane? My 6 days? Or your 3 days? Just trying to find where the edge is here. I don't want all that green edge showing. So does anyone, I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was that said earlier they'd done 50 Christmas cards and they're putting inserts in tonight. I used to always make my own Christmas cards and I haven't sent any out for years and years. Does anyone else make their own Christmas cards and send them out? Diane, maybe we should challenge one another. How's that? We could do a challenge together. Complete a December daily this year. Putting one together. What do you think? I like a good challenge.
See you in the morning. Sleeping.
Aren't they cute? Where's... Yeah, you should see the beautiful dress that Vicky's made for her granddaughter. It's absolutely amazing. With a faux fur long coat to go with it. It's just incredible. I did say I wanted one, but somehow you sort of just glossed over that, Vicky. Yeah, Katie snuck in and snuck out. She sort of blew me a kiss. We're not on great terms at the moment. So I'm not her favourite person, I don't think. Okay. We did say goodnight though. Like that. And I like this Santa too. Oh, this Santa's nice. Look at him. I might cut him out. Yeah, for sure. Put a picture on it. Oh, everyone will be just amazed. You made through. Well, it's always good in odd numbers, Diane. So just keep that in mind. So you're doing well. Doing really well. It was Tonya. Yes, Tonya. On your last insert. Oh, 50. Goodness me. You're going to make 6, Rosalind? That's good. Yeah, it gets a bit like that, doesn't it? Especially when you make them and you sort of, not that you send them to expect to get anything back, but I mean, would rather make one and give them to people that I know will keep them, you know, like after you put all the effort into making them. I always like the idea of, you know, maybe sending them out again, but it's just another job really, isn't it? My mum does. I don't know whether mum's still here or whether she's gone, but mum still does Christmas cards every year. Posting a lot of cards, Rosalind, yeah. You know, it probably would actually be nice to send Christmas cards this year with everything that's been going on. People would probably appreciate that in the mail, wouldn't they? Oh, what a lovely idea. That is so nice. So Lovely's making the cards a friend sent her last year into journals to send back to them this year. I love that idea. Okay, Santa, do you really need to be walking with a cane? We'll see whether we chop it off. It's a bit fiddly, this one. I'm sure they'd be beautiful, Lovely. Isn't he gorgeous, Santa? Love him. He is so nice. Okay. Just pop these aside. Where is... Okay, I'm going to stamp a couple of labels and have a bit of a play around. So everyone, if you get a chance to go and have a look on our Facebook page, Vicky's just posted a couple of pictures of the beautiful dress and the faux fur long coat that she made for her granddaughter. Go and check it out, it's amazing. So if anyone wants me to put the link for the Facebook page, if you wanted to join, if you're not already a member, just let me know and I'll pop it in the comments. So I'm just going to stamp a couple different size labels. So I've got them. And I do like this red. It's Archival Vermilion. It's a perfect Christmas red, I think. No worries, Rosalind. I'll just I'll get onto that. Just let me find my keyboard. Oh, here it is. It's under everything. So in other words, I'll never get it, huh? I wouldn't wear it anyway. Being menopausal, I'd have it off more than I'd have it on. I'd look a bit funny wearing it around the house too. I'm just going to find the, now I've lost the mouse, pop the link to the group in the comments. I'm so slow at this, so sorry. So, Rosalind, that's the link to our Facebook page. You just need to answer a couple of questions, and then you'll just be automatically approved. I'm just going to pin that to the top of the chat as well, so that everyone can see it there. I'm not sure whether I'll use these smaller ones, but I will use them in some project at some stage. And at least I've got a couple to play with. Yeah, Facebook, I struggle a little bit with Facebook as well. Lovely, but I am starting, I don't for so much personal, it can be a little bit dramatic for me, but as in like for the creative group, our inspirational group, I love it. It's just, I love seeing what everyone's doing, and people ask questions and they help one another out. Okay, pop that to the side. I'm going to try one of these longer skinny ones just for these two kids here and see what they look like. Pop my glasses on. Can't wait to see. I'd love Amy to take a video of her when she opens up the package, Vicky. That'd be amazing. I'm just going to stamp a little bit of just having a bit of a plan. I'm going to add a little bit of script to this label, just so that it looks a little bit like the paper underneath, if that makes sense. Where is, I've just got such a mess here, I can't find anything. Oh, Dave, goodness, fancy having to work. That's okay. I did actually ask you a question. I forget what I asked you, but you were gone. I can't remember now. So if you're wondering, everyone's not yelling at me, Dave. We're just writing, typing in capital letters because we have a lovely lady here who is visually impaired and was struggling to read and see what was going on. So if you don't mind just writing in capitals, that'd be great. What do you reckon, Santa? Yeah. Well, at least you're not angry. Are you angry with me? I hope you're not angry with me. Okay, guys, what do you think? I really don't actually mind. I love this. I do love this one. But I really don't even mind the full label without cutting the inside out. What do you think? And what do you think about this one that I've stamped on? Getting the blood flowing. It's always a good thing. I mean, they're all different, aren't they? So, I don't know. I think I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to stick them down. They're all a bit different, aren't they? I mean, these fussy cuts, the vintage fussy cuts are beautiful. I love this Santa. He is beautiful. Did I ink around that? I don't know. Well, thank you, everyone. Yeah, just do it. Hey, Dave. Just spend too much time procrastinating about everything and second guessing myself on everything. Okay. They're going down. Oh, it's my pleasure, Eleanor, but I got inspired by Rachel at Roxy Creations, so I should really be thanking her. She did journaling cards, but I just thought I'll just take it one step further and just do some actual Christmas cards. Wow, £140. Goodness me. It's pretty amazing. Well done. Oh, I like this one. He is so lovely. Let me just have a... I'm going to put that... It's a lot of hard work there to lose £140. A bit like my December daily, I go on a diet for 6 days and then I'm done. I've got no self-control whatsoever. Thanks, Graham. Diane! Oh, sorry, that's funny. I love that. Oh dear. I just had a heart attack then. I thought I'd put the opening the wrong way. Oh, that is so funny. Love it. Look at that. 3 cards. Aren't they beautiful? If I do say so myself. I think they're really nice. So out of that one sheet, I only got 3, from the collage sheet, I only got 3 cards. But that's okay because I'm doing bigger. But then I've got these that I can use for journaling cards or something in a journal. So I'll keep them aside. I'll put them in my little tin here that I keep adding to and not taking from. So I am going to keep doing a couple more, or I'll at least collage another sheet if everyone's happy just to hang out with me for a little bit longer. That's hilarious. I love that. Diane lost 120 kilograms once, babe.
Yeah.
Well, technically, she divorced him. Love it. I'm actually going to tip this over this way now so that this doesn't do my head in. So, since I'm backing them onto craft cardstock anyway. Oh, Diane, that is amazing. I'm just nearly crying now. Okay, I gotta concentrate. Now where's all my paper? All right, let's do this. Thanks, Kathy. What are you sorry for, Diane? That's hilarious. I love it. I'm crying because I'm laughing so much. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. I'm just going to do a little bit of tearing down of some bits and pieces here. Oh dear.
Don't you get any ideas?
I'll lose more than 120 kilos.
Did you just say that?
I love every bit of you.
Oh, you don't saying that.
Oh
Uh,
dear. Okay, let's do this, hey? It's great, isn't it, Kathy? You didn't mean to distract me, is that's and now you're talking in another language, Diane. Oh dear. That's classic. Oh dear. Japanese. I haven't heard that before either. I love that. Speaking Japanese. I think I might be tired. Just like I'm losing it here. Oh, Diane, you and Dave should do a video together. I cack myself laughing listening to Dave and his witty one-liners that he comes out with. Oh. So I don't know. I'm going to try and see if I can do this a little bit easier and do, say, that rule, the rules of three. Do the three of the same papers or the same colours. Let's see if that comes, if it comes together any quicker. It sure is. You've got to go to work, lovely. Oh. got? Oh, that worked well, didn't it? Didn't even tear where I had my ruler. This paper, Dave, it's out of a Russian book, and it's got like a you probably can't even see it on camera. It's got like it's like a linen. Yeah, you can't see it on camera, but it's like a linen paper. I don't know what sort it is. It's very fragile, but it's nice colour, isn't it? Yeah, it's nearly, well, it is falling to bits, the book that I got it out of. Okay, so this is coming together a lot quicker doing it this way. Just trying to get in under there. Ugh. I've got the book here, I think I can show you. Look at it. It's just literally falling apart. It's amazing, isn't it? I don't know what it is, but someone's actually covered it with marbled paper as well at some stage over the original cover. It sure is beautiful. Boom boom, what's the matter? You trying to say hello, are you? You're saying hello to everyone. What can you hear? I'm not sure, Eleanor. That's Boom Boom's having a big saying hello to everybody. I'm not sure what he can hear. He probably can't hear anything, but he thinks he can. Oh, he's getting serious now. See, I don't even know whether it's upside down or not. Oh, there we go. Page numbers are on the bottom. Pretty old. So it's an old library book. Look, 25th of June 1938 was the last time that it was borrowed. That's all I can tell you. Because there's nothing else. Yeah, there's nothing else with dates and that in it. Your Roland's just come through now too. Worcester's listening, is he? Oh, Roland's gone to gym for a cuddle. Yeah, Dave, we've got a little Maltese Silky Cross, and he's nearly 12, and he's only got one eye, and he's can't see out of his good eye real well, and he's going deaf. So poor bugger, he barks at air, runs into everything. So he was so funny. Last night it was pouring down rain, and he's got to go downstairs to go down to his bed, and there was no way he was going downstairs. He growled and carried on, didn't he, Jim? Oh, naughty boy. Anyway, I put the mum voice on and off he went. Yeah, so I'm not sure what he thought he heard just then, but how are those inserts going, Tanya? Have you finished your cards yet? Stick down. I think that's good. It's okay. It will be okay. So what's everyone got planned for the weekend? I'm actually looking forward to maybe getting some creating done for myself. With Katie having her friend over for a sleepover, we can't go anywhere really, or sort of need to be here to keep an eye on them, but yeah, I'm looking forward to maybe getting some crafting done for myself. That sounds like fun, Diane. Not much, Kath, hey? Rosalind gets some quiet time while the hubby's at the car races. I'll see you next weekend anyway, Kath, hey? Find some different paper here. won't be making Christmas cards. That's it for this year. Had enough. Nice, Vicky. What are you seeing this week? Yeah. Thanks, Diane. Thanks for making me laugh. That was so funny. Hope you sleep well. Take care. See you next week. I don't like horror movies either, Dave. It's just anything scary, I sit with my hands over my face. Just trying to. Yeah, thanks, Tanya. We all get on really well, don't we? Have some fun. I'm looking forward to seeing you too, Kath. It's been too long. Well, you'd sort them out though, wouldn't you, Vicky, if you had to? But yeah, like you say, we've got a good group. No issues. What am I doing here? Maybe I'll go this way. Go across like that, maybe. Thanks everyone, thanks for your support, it's great. I really do appreciate it. I'm just laughing at Roland's tapping Jim on the he's that big of a cat that when he stands he can tap Jim on the shoulder, who is 6'4". When he's, well, Jim's sitting down. He's 6'4" in height when standing, but he's sitting down and Roland can stretch up and tap him on the shoulder. We've got Maddie going for it upstairs now, having a good old cackle. Alrighty, what colour do we need? Need something. What have we got here? Actually, I think I'll just use that. That's it is hard, Dave, isn't it? And I know I'm very guilty of think he's in the box, babe, that's all. And I'm trying to get better in commenting and doing the thumbs up thing. 'Cause normally I watch YouTube when I go to bed, and I'm falling asleep half the time, so I don't get to do it. So I'm getting better at doing it.
Stop it. Snippy.
I'm just going to put him to bed.
Oh. Here.
While you're up there. While you're up there, can you make me another cuppa, please, babe? Thank you.
Like he said.
Thank you. And Turkish delight would be nice too.
Come on, to bed.
It wouldn't be alive without Maddie laughing and carrying on upstairs, would it, Rhonda? Oh, thanks, Veronica. Oh, that's great, Dave. That's excellent. Oh, Karina, hey, how you going? What have you been up to? Jim's trying to put Boom Boom to bed, but he won't go for him. Not sure why I'm doing everything so straight here. Oh, well, that's good. Hopefully you don't have a reaction. I get my second jab in, when's that? In a couple of weeks, I think. Oh, Cavalier's beautiful. That's with the Pfizer. I have heard that, Karina. I had a bad reaction. I had the AstraZeneca, and I had a bad reaction to the first one, and they say that the second one I should be okay, so I'm hoping so. Fingers crossed. Roland's back in the box again, everyone. If you can hear that noise. Yeah, Maddie got really sick after his second one, whereas my eldest son, he just had a sore arm, and felt a bit tired, so it didn't really affect him too much at all. It's funny, isn't it, how they affect people differently. They're lovely when they're not digging holes and chewing the balustrades. Oh no, how old are they, Rosalind? Thank you. Thank you. Look what James bought me. Cynthia Gem. Always happy to chat, Dave. Yeah, I'll keep them around for a bit longer. Mm. We don't ever shut up on here, do we? I think this one's taking longer than the other one, but just from talking so much. Yes, Kath, it's really yummy. It's no good, Karina. Oh, is it, Dave? I love it. And I love it when it's been in the fridge. And keep it in the fridge. It's funny, as a child, I used to hate it. When you have the favourite chocolates or that sort of thing, you'd pick everything else and leave the Turkish Delight behind. Now I'm always like picking out the Turkish Delight first.
On your bed. Wait. No.
Boom Boom, come on. Over here, please. I'll put you to bed in a minute if you're going to be naughty. You stay. This will probably take even longer now, Tanya, because I've got another coffee. Okay. Need a few more bits. And just, it's all except for these. I suppose it doesn't really matter. They're all very similar. It's a little bit yellow, isn't it? Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so this is a bit different. Oh, nice, Rosalind. I think I already said that because I'm celiac, I obviously can't have anything with gluten in it, so I get very sick. And James and I went out and had coffee today, which was really nice. We don't do that often enough. And where we went, they had gluten-free scones. Oh my goodness, with jam and cream. They were, and it was piped cream, Vicky. It was delicious, absolutely delicious. So we'll be going back there again. James had a big piece of carrot cake. Yeah, it's a good idea, Veronica. Have you tried the caramel chocolate though? Oh my goodness. I got the groceries this week and I didn't buy that because, oh, actually I did. I bought a little packet of these ones. But I just can't seem to stop. Jim buys it in the huge, you know, the huge big blocks. Piped cream. It was piped cream, yeah. Vicky's, poor Vicky. She'll never talk to me again. Are you celiac too, Rhonda? Oh, Vic, we're only playing with you, you know that. Well, maybe not if you're lactose intolerant. Yeah, not a good idea at all. There you go, lactose-free cream. It was just so nice to actually, I like that word merchant, I'm going to try and keep that there. To eat, be able to actually purchase a cake of some sort in a coffee shop that was gluten-free and that wasn't like chewing cardboard. I mean, it doesn't normally worry me if we go out for coffee and can't have cake, it doesn't worry me, but when I thought I'll give it a try. So it's always a nice surprise when it's actually edible and actually tastes nice. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Once it's the same with the gluten-free product. Put gluten-free on there and you pay through the nose. Yes, I have, Rhonda, thank you, but I'm not buying them because I don't need to be eating. If they're here, that's what Jim said to me today. Should ask them to buy some and take them home. And I said no, because if they're there, I'll eat them. Oh, Graham, I think, sorry, I think Vicky knows it's just a, I don't know, I don't even know how I think, was it on the day that we said with the cream? Actually, Vicky started it because she said, I'm sorry, it's not piped.
You know, when we come down and visited them the first time.
No, I'm not a good girl, really, Rhonda. If you saw me. Like I said, I'm a bit like with my December daily. I seem to go really well for 6 days and then I'm always in trouble, Vicky. Oh, Graham. You scare me, Graham. So, Dave, I'll have to tell you the story. Hang on, sorry, I've got chocolate in my mouth now. James and I went to Vicky and Graham's to catch up with them, and Vicky made this amazing lunch. Everything was gluten-free, very thoughtful, tasted amazing, and then she made this cheesecake which was gluten-free, which was even more amazing, and she whipped cream, and we were just joking around and said it would have tasted so much nicer if it was piped. So that's where it's just sort of, we've just sort of gone on and on with that. So maybe the story's getting a little bit thin. I don't know, wearing a bit thin. But so every time we talk about cream now, we always say it's nicer if it's piped. So Jim and I are thinking of buying a piping bag and the attachments for Vicky for Christmas. But we're a bit worried that we might end up wearing them. Well, hi Rube. Now Matt's cat's come down to say hello. Hey Ruby. Okay, I better finish this, hadn't I? I'm dragging the chain here a bit. It's just very similar. That there, I think. Good old Henry O'Reilly here. What you doing, Rubes? You come to say hello, darling. You come to say hello, love. No, she's not going to come up and say hello. I may wear a cream pie. Oh, it'd be alright as long as it's piped. Oh. Yeah, true, Vic. To plaster on walls. Wow. I think that's going to have to fit here. That's not an easy job, is it? To get it nice and smooth. I've got one little bit there that I need to do. I'm going to put a little bit of coffee dyed paper there, I think. I'll go this darker one. Well, I can't ice a cake either, so not a nice smooth cake anyway. So, man of many talents, hey? Okay, finally have that glued, all glued down, and now I don't like this here because it's just sticking out to me. Am I just being fussy? I might just put a little bit of this, just a really narrow strip of it or something. so it's not so square. Or this way. That way. I don't know. Do you not like to cook, Veronica? No, I probably won't. I'm just being picky. Okay, so we need I love to bake, but same thing. If actually, hang on, I'm just going to measure. What did I do with those cards then? 3.5 by 5.5, I think it was. Yeah, 3.5 by 5.5. I love to bake, but the same thing. If I bake and it's gluten free, I just don't have any self-control. I've got to eat it. Although I did make blueberry muffins the other day, and I think I've only had 2, so that's pretty good. The top edge must be crooked on here. I'm just going to catch up with conversation here. What's do you hate cooking, Veronica? That's fair enough. So what time do you go live on Sunday, Dave? Nice. Yeah, well, at least you're cooking something and not buying, you know, like takeaway or something all the time, I guess, Veronica. So I'm going to go this way, I think. This way. I really like this paper. Those. Well, that sounds like fun. Here that I can, so I'm just going to ink around these first. Okay, so I'll try and get these ones done. We'll do another 3 because I think I've got 3 red card bases left. And then we might call it a night. So we're 9 hours ahead. So what are you there, Dave? So you're midday or something now on Friday. So 11 past 1 on Friday. And what time do you do your live on Sunday? It's 3 p.m. Midnight. I'll have to watch the replay. I'll be pushing out Zeds by then. So I start work early on the Monday morning. Seems funny saying that, doesn't it? You're in the future. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? Wish it worked that way, but it doesn't, does it? I sure I was going to win the 60 million the other night, and I didn't even get a lower division, so I can't even win an argument. Oh, look at that, I'm going to get the 2 out of that as well. That's good. Blue's just about run out. I need to get another one. Okay. Okay, so let's see if I can hack these ones to bits like the last one. doing well this time. I'm normally 10 hours behind anyone in the same time zone. Takes me a bit to catch up sometimes. Okay. I'm just going to grab the sewing machine over and just sew around these cards. So I'll just let you guys have a chat. Okay, so we've got those three done. I'll just rough these up. You're all gone quiet on me. The blades are getting a little bit blunt, I think. two qualities you prize most in humanity? It's hard to pick two. Honesty and loyalty, maybe, I think, would be mine. Yeah, see, it's hard to pick two, isn't it? Kindness and compassion, most definitely. Loving. I just don't understand why people just can't be nice to one another. And, you know, rather than knocking each other down, we should be picking one another, you know, one another up. Honesty is a big thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's it's a hard one. It's a good one though. Good question. Okay, who knows what I've done with those card bases now? So work that out, well, didn't we? We've got 3 left. No, I love it. That's a good question. I just would find it hard to narrow it down to 2, really. Look at us, Kath. We're the same. I wonder we're best friends, hey? Okay, I've got one for you. Here's a really, really hard one. Most people find this hard anyway. What's your best quality? And I love you too, Kath. Well, no, that's cheating, I think, Vic. What's your best quality? What do you think is your best quality? It's hard, isn't it? It's hard when we have to try and talk about ourselves. Mouth. Kath's best quality is her mouth, Jim. Well, that's debatable sometimes, Kath. Oh, it was so funny. Yeah, definitely, Vicky. It is hard to say about oneself, isn't it? It's quite confronting. Oh, that's nice, Tanya. Come on, Dave, you started this. Where's your answer? Okay, so we've got 3 more bases. Which ones are we going to use? I think we'll use those 2 young ladies there. Maybe we'll do some holly. I think I like this one better. That's the thing, is I was reading somewhere the other day, Rosalind, and it said, I can't remember where it was that I read it or exactly the words that it was said, but it was like, don't wait until a person's funeral to say nice things about them. Tell them to their face today. And it's so true, isn't it? Why do we leave that until it's too late? I thought I got out of that, Vicky. Thought I was doing really well. I don't know. Gotta think about that. Nice. Hi, Brian. Rosalind, these are printables from Roxy Creations. Rachel at Roxy Creations on Etsy. If I remember, I'll put the link down in the description once this uploads. I'll probably end up doing it tomorrow because it takes a little while to upload. Aren't they lovely though? Really nice and vintage looking. You're not going to let me off, are you, Vicky? Hey? I'd probably have to say maybe kindness, caring. I tried to get out of that. It didn't work for me, did it? I don't know whether that's just too plain, having just that there. Let me just cut this out. I think I need some writing on this. Not too sure about that one. I'm moving on to another one for the moment. Okay, and I need one more. I love vintage too, Rosalind. It's so nice. I don't like that tag on there. Thanks, Vicky. It's hard because I like to give I'm really struggling with this card, aren't I? Actually, I don't mind it like that, maybe. And that one maybe like that. And what other one are we going to use? I'm going to use him and maybe stamp a blue label. Would that be too funny, doing a blue label for Christmas? He is in a blue suit. Actually got some Christmas serviettes today. I should show you. They're in, I think I really was drawn to the blue, teal and pink colour, which is probably not surprising because they're the colours that I love. But they're so lovely. I'll grab them out and show you. Go blue. Okay. It's quite cute too, that Santa, isn't he? I was wondering actually whether to put him on there. Maybe that. I'm going to stamp a blue label. Oh, boo, Graham. New South Wales. I'm going to put the red under him just to see size-wise. I think he needs the larger label, doesn't he? Okay, so blue. Yeah, I love those colours too, Rosalind. It's just, this is not the exact same blue as the Santa is wearing, but I don't think... Oh, actually, I might have... Let me just stamp this one. It's a bit dark. And this is probably too... Okay, I've got a couple of options. Let me just have a look. Must be in the wash. Well, he's a busy boy, you know, like, it's hard, sweaty work what he gets up to, so... There's that one. More blues than I realised. This one's probably... Actually, I don't even know whether it's got any ink in it. It's pretty much dry, that one. I think that one's dead. Let's try this one. That's the one, I think. It's the one we need. Okay, so let's work on these little ladies first. It's a shame to cover that. This paper on. Maybe if we put that on there you can see it a bit more. I'm just going to stick it down. So that's another one done, which is quite cute as well. I think I like this one, the holly on this one now, so that it doesn't cover up all that nice paper there. I'm going to put it that way, I think. Well, thanks, Rhonda. I'm really happy with them too. As I said, it's all inspiration from Rachel at Roxy Creations. So really can't take the credit for them. I think I know what I'll be doing tomorrow, but I will not be making 50 like Tonya. That's for sure. That's another one. Let's stick down there. And the blue Santa. Once you stop talking, they come together pretty quickly, don't they? Oh dear. But she's got some other ones on there, different images and that on there. I might have a play around with tomorrow. So, what am I rotating 90 degrees? This, no. This one, did you mean? Oops. Not sure that I am overly in love with this one, but it's not too bad. Not my favourite, but it's not too bad. We'll just stick it down and be done with it, hey? So Dave, are you on Facebook or just Instagram? Because we have a little Facebook page if you were interested in joining in. The link is just pinned to the top of the comments chat section there. So like that. Oh, I've stuck it down. Yeah, I should have, shouldn't I? But there's not much underneath that actually. Maybe I should add some script. I don't know. I'm sticking him down. I'll play with him again and do another one. I actually think the blue probably could have been a little bit brighter on the label as well. So this one may have been better. That's okay, I don't mind it. As I said, it's not my favourite, but I don't mind it. Alright, so I'm just going to show you all quickly that the ones we've done. Yeah, too late. I'm not sure. I think I've got a bit of a delay happening actually. Okay, no worries, Dave. I'll have a look later. I will make more. I am going to make some more anyway for the, I've got some items out in the handmade boutique out in Dolby. So I'm wanting to get some Christmas bits and pieces out there. So I will be putting inserts in these and then sending them out there. So I'll show you the ones we've done tonight. We've done 6. 6? Yep. So we've got Blue Santa. So he's quite nice. I don't mind him. I think the background's a bit, because I had this one really pale piece on the, just happened to be where it was cut. The holly, I don't mind the holly actually. This paper's beautiful though. So whoever this has this card, they can put someone's name there too, I suppose, if they wanted to. Write whatever they want on there. These 2 little girls, quite cute. This one, I like this one, how it's going the other way. It's quite nice. She's a cutie. I do like the cutout label, particularly when you can see that old paper there. And this Santa, I love him. He's just gorgeous. So that is all of them, and I hope you all had fun. I love catching up with you all. And so next week, I'm just having a think, what's next week? Yes, so next week, yes, it will be Friday night. Same time at 7 p.m. But the week after, I won't be doing a live because I've got a few functions and things on that week, starting on the Thursday night. So, but definitely back here again next week, and then I'll just remind you about the week after then. So, thank you everyone for joining in. It's been really lovely catching up again, and hopefully we'll see you next week. And yeah, Dave, we'll probably miss you live. We'll have to catch up on the replay. So thanks for popping in, everyone. Take care, and thanks Vicky for your help as always. We really appreciate it. Take care, everyone. So here we are. We're at the fingers in the camera stage again, trying to turn this thing off. So take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye bye.